Lisa changed the drug protocol on Mrs. Lauer, and I did not approve that. It could adversely affect the patient's IH. I demand that it be changed immediately, and I also want to file a complaint against Lisa for putting my patients at risk.
You know, it's always a good idea to check your email before rounds. If you had, you'd know that I've transferred Mrs. Lauer to Dr. Tredal for pre-op care. He switched her meds to prep her for surgery, which we all agree she's going to need.
But it didn't say that in the file.
Yeah, actually, it did. Right here. See? These days, we're putting changes on the first page of the chart instead of the second page. There was a memo about that. In any case, Lisa had nothing to do with the change in meds.
You know, I understand that we are all under a lot of stress. And Mrs. Lauer is such a sweetie that it's so easy to get emotional. Shut up! You're such a miserable liar.
Hey, let's take a walk, huh?
How could you let her stand there and play that she's so innocent?
Let me just take a little walk. Try and calm down a little bit.
Don't patronize me. So this is the...
Robin, sorry I'm late. Is Mac okay?
Yeah, Uncle Mac's fine.
You cannot leave me messages like that. It makes me feel like something serious happened.
Well, I need you to talk me down.
Oh, this has to be bad if I am your voice of reason.
What do you mean? You're completely not judgmental. You have great instincts about people, and you're a lot smarter than you pretend to be.
Okay, you can tell me what's up.
Remember when I used to babysit you and Georgie, and we'd go to Kelly's and get ice cream, and then we'd sit out here and watch all the boats?
Yeah, you always let me get 2 scoops with sprinkles.
And then we'd make up stories about everyone on the boats.
Mine always involved some huge explosion or major catastrophe. Mm-hmm. Georgie's were always about some ocean expedition with sea monsters.
Mine were always romantic.
Yours were the best.
They were always about people falling in love and then heading off to some romantic destination like Spain or the French Riviera.
And everybody was always beautiful, and they had gorgeous clothes, and there was usually a full moon reflecting off the ocean.
Yeah. They were always, you know, stories of a life that I didn't think I could have. Stories about how, you know, true love could never be destroyed.
You had a good reason to believe in that.
Yeah, well, now I know love is fragile, and a lot of things can destroy it, including marriage.
But Steve allowed Lisa to come back after everything she did to you.
Steve's trying to be objective.
You mean he's just gonna ignore it?
Well, he doesn't have a choice, you know? There's no evidence, and Shady Brook let Lisa go, and honestly, if Steve doesn't let her come back, Lisa could sue the hospital.
I wish there was something I could do to help.
You can help me learn how to ignore her. I just can't get over the fact that he cheated on me with her.
I know. It must really suck to have to work with that skink.
She keeps setting me up, and every time I fall for it, you know? It's like, now I'm the one that's starting to look crazy.
Is Patrick supporting you?
I don't know, I guess, but I just don't feel supported, you know? I don't trust him anymore. Everything is different since he cheated.
But he loves you.
We don't want the same things, you know, and we have to want the same things.
I think he might feel better if you forgive him.
And then what, Maxie? How am I supposed to be sure he won't do it again?
I'm sure.
This is a private conversation.
Actually, not anymore. I need to get back to work.
Thank you.
Men.
Robin, we need to figure out a better way to deal with Lisa.
I don't think Lisa's the problem. We are. I appreciate you taking the time to look over the report. I know you wouldn't have given me a knee replacement if you didn't have confidence in my work, but still, it's my first surgery since I got back. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
It's fine. Excellent, really.
Yeah?
It's not like you to need anyone's approval.
Shady Brook was pretty humbling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I never want to get that low again.
Well, if you feel stressed out at all, let me know.
Yeah. It felt great being back in the OR. I felt more like myself than I have in a long time.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, nice work. Glad you're back.
Thanks.
And thanks for how you dealt with the situation earlier with Robin.
We all need to move past this.
Yeah, I agree. I wish I could just rewind my life and start over again here at General Hospital. I would let the past stay where it belongs, and God knows I never would have slept with Patrick or tried to pursue a relationship.
We've all learned some hard lessons about keeping our personal lives out of the workplace.
Yeah, I've made some very poor choices, but I had no idea that so many people would end up getting hurt.
Robin, I think we could work through this. I'll go to therapy. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I want to get back to the way we were before.
But we can't. It's like a broken vase. You can glue it back together, but the crack is still there. It's just, it won't be the same.
Well, it could be better.
I don't see how.
We could start by trying to figure out why this happened.
I would rather not explore all the reasons why you cheated on me. All right, I think I would like to just stop hurting.
Okay, but listen to me.
Don't. Stop.
If we let our marriage go, we both lose.
And we both know how you don't like to lose.
It'd be great if you didn't use everything I say against me.
Look, getting married, it was a bad idea, okay? We knew that. Both of us knew that on some level, and then we did it anyway. But that doesn't mean that we can't be good parents to our little girl. She needs our energy, and we owe it to her to make this okay for her.
If by making this okay you mean amicable divorce, I don't think I can do that. I'm not ready for that. I don't think I ever will be, because I think we can be more.
I thought I could change you. I really did. It was so naive and egotistical on my part. And believe me, I learned my lesson. I don't need to learn it again.